Hi, fifth graders. I'm going to teach you a little bit about how to use your Chromebook efficiently. Let's take a look at the different parts of our Chromebook. At the bottom, we've got our touchpad, and sometimes people call it a trackpad. But at the top, we have our command center buttons. And I'm going to teach you about what they do. The escape button basically takes you out of full screen. So if you've got your whole screen being occupied by a video or a game and you want to leave that full screen, just push escape. These buttons will move you forward and backward through the web pages that you were just on, or if you're just going back and forth between different web pages. This button refreshes your screen, and this is a great troubleshooting button. If you're having trouble with your computer and it seems like it's frozen, push that button, see if it helps. We're going to skip over here to these buttons. These buttons make your screen either brighter or dimmer. Think of it as the sun. A big sun makes it brighter, a little sun makes it dimmer. This is your mute button. Now, your spacebar will also mute you during Google Meet sessions, but some people like using that mute button. These are your volume buttons. This is your power button, and this is another troubleshooting button. If you're having trouble, your Chromebook's not working right, try pushing the button down to power it down. Let it stay off for about 30 seconds and then turn it back on. A lot of times that fixes things. It is a good idea to once in a while just turn your computer off, let it rest so that it's not constantly running. We're going to talk about Chromebook keyboard shortcuts here. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to escape out of here so that you can see a little bit more about these. Now, this one right here, this is your cut button. So if you want to get rid of something, first you have to highlight it. I'm going to highlight this, and then you just push Control X and it deletes it. Now, sometimes you delete things and you don't want to have it deleted. So that's where your next button comes in. That's your undo button. That's down here. If you do something on your Chromebook and you go, oh no, that was terrible. I wasn't supposed to do that. I have to fix it. This is your fix button, Control Z. So let me highlight it again and I'm going to get rid of it. And I go, oh, I accidentally got rid of it. I'll push Control Z and it undoes it. You probably know a lot about copying and pasting. Copy is Control C, so I'm going to highlight it first, then I'm going to do Control C. Now it's copied. If I do Control V, there it is. You can only copy one thing at a time, but I could paste it as many times as I want. I can have that all over there. Now I don't want that all on my screen, right? So I'll just do Control Z to get rid of those extra ones, and there we go. To select everything on your screen, you're just going to do Control A. Now it's everything selected. And if you want to learn more about keyboard shortcuts, you can do the Control, Alt, and the question mark, and there should be a window that pops up for you to tell you about different shortcuts. But I'm going to tell you about a few more before the end of the video. Control T opens the last tab that you closed. So let me go ahead and do Control T. Yep, I closed a new tab. Oh, these are new tabs. Oh yeah, that's a new tab. I forgot. Control Shift T opens the last one. So the last one I had open was my screen recordings. Let me get rid of that. So opening a new tab is Control T. Now, if you want to find something, you do Control F, and you're going to get this window that pops open. And maybe I go, oh, I want to find the word Chromebook in my document. Push Enter, and it's going to bring me to where that button is, where that word is, I should say. Then we've got italicize, Control I. You've got to highlight what it is you want to italicize first. And then if you want to bold or underline something, highlight it and then do Control B or Control U. I hope you learned a few things to make life easier for you. Take care.